Okay, welcome, welcome, finalists to your final tribal council. We're gonna have the jury come in one at a time, ask you guys questions, and we'll see how this goes. So first up, we have Sam. So she said she's ready. So she'll come in and she'll have 5 minutes. Miranda, put it on the clock.
I feel like I'm
Miranda,
gonna throw up.
on the clock. On the clock, Miranda. Miranda.
Miranda's muted.
Do you have it on the clock?
She's like, I got the clock, Kay.
Clock K.
Oh, hey, what's up, Sam? How you doing?
I'm on. Okay.
Okay, cool. So,
Hi, Sam.
you have, I'll give you 5 minutes to do whatever you want. Maybe 6, because you're special. So, let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So my first one is for Gage.
Hi.
Hey. Gage. Okay. So this whole game, I thought that I had your trust more than Billy's. Like I thought that after Owen left, I was the only one that kind of had Billy. I didn't think that you were close with Billy, so I was just wondering, like, were you close with Billy, or did you get close to him after you found out he didn't flip, or did you not get close to him and you just like told him final four vote, like, hey, Sam's voting you out, he voted with you, like, that was just me being curious.
Well, I had been close with Billy since the One World twist. We had talked a lot during then, and then
Day one?
or whatever, like the day one twist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then once we got on the 3 tribes of 4, and it was like me, Billy, James, and Tata, I knew for a fact me and Billy were on the bottom, so I knew we had to stay together because James and Tata had the majority because James had the extra vote at the time. So we kind of formed a really close relationship right then, like
Okay.
during that part.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Billy. Billy, I love you. Gage, I love you too. I forgot to say it. Um, Billy, did you? I don't even know if there's an answer for this. I'm just asking it. But did you make any moves that were like your idea or like you initiated it, or anything, or did you just like whenever someone told you like, hey, we're doing this, did you do that?
I mean, I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, I did whatever people told me to do, because when we were in our big group chat, if I didn't like who was going home, I'd usually be like, I don't want to do that person, let's do this person. And you guys usually went along with it. Like, I'd be like, no, let's not vote this person, let's vote that person. And then that stopped happening when the mysterious flipper, wink wink, flipped on us. So that's when things stopped being about me, because I obviously wasn't needed anymore. So
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Sam.
go get some sleep, Sam.
Love you. Have a good night.
Bye.
One down.
Okay, cool. So with that, Sarah's gonna be the next jury member to come into the chat. Let me go ahead and send it to her. So while we're doing this, I told people, I'll reveal some things. So the first episode title goes to Miss Erin. I'll reveal what she said once we take out all the episodes and everything, but she got the first episode title. So
Congrats, Aaron.
it was really funny, and like it was like really like I laughed. We all laughed when we saw it, but it was really cool. Confessional. Let me see. Hopefully Sarah comes in here. If not, I can reveal episode number 2. Episode number 2 title goes to Chris. He had a lot of good one-liners. Unfortunately, he didn't get that. Like, I think that's his only one that he got. But episode 2 was really funny too. Yeah, he had a lot of good one-liners, but we wanted to spread the love to people. So Chris got got the second episode title.
Congrats.
You might as well just keep going.
I will. It's no. Miranda joined. Whew. I'm honestly about to like scream at Sarah. Yeah, might as well.
Oh, she's
Sarah's
here.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi,
Hi,
I'm here.
Sarah.
Hey Sarah. So
Hi guys. I'm
like
in the dark. I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. Like I told
You're just a black screen. Okay.
like I told Sam, you have 5 minutes. You can do whatever you want. And yeah, so you go ahead and start.
Okay, so congrats you guys. This has been really fun to watch from the jury, and a lot of things have happened that I didn't expect. So it's been fun to watch, and congrats on making it this far. And I have a question for Gage.
Yeah.
Sorry, my allergies are awful.
Oh, girl, me too. That's why my voice is gone.
Me. We were talking in the jury chat about like, since Tasha had the idol at Merge, we were all like, well, what if, does that mean Gage had the Koyo idol? Because unless there are two Merge idols, so did you have like an idol before we were?
No. No. Whenever me and Jenny started the controlled chaos in the tribe chat, the very first time I looked for it at Final 8 was when I found the idol. I
Okay.
did not have the Koyo idol. I thought Tata did. Maybe there was two merge idols, but I had a merge idol.
Yeah, we were just confused about like whether two Merge idols or where that came from. Okay, cool. I'm like so unprepared for this. I don't know.
That's okay. So am I.
We are too. Don't worry.
Billy, how do I keep my hair dye in?
Girl, I told you this already.
I forgot it.
You have to buy the purple shampoo. It's called Shimmer Lights, right? And so you get if somebody would stop Snapchatting me. So you get both the shampoo and the conditioner, and that shit's purple. Like it's not like a shampoo that's like, oh, this is colored purple. It's like pigment in a shampoo. And so like before you get in the shower, you put it all over your head, right? And you wait. Who is buzzing?
Me, probably.
Oh. And you put it all over your head and you wait like 5 minutes, like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever, and then you get in the shower and you just let it rinse out. Like don't use your hands, don't do anything, just let it rinse out. And then put the conditioner on and then wash your hands and then let that sit for a couple minutes and then wash it out. And do that like every 2 days.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Queen of hair care.
For real though. Billy, your beauty advisor's showing.
Yeah, I get it like all over my neck every time, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean it might still get on your neck, but it shouldn't get on your hands. If you do it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you all set, Sarah, or do you still feel like?
Do you have any game questions for me?
I'm trying to think because I didn't think about this like at all.
Well, you got.
Okay, hold on. No, I got one. Okay, so like when it was like 6-6, Billy.
Mhm. I don't know what that means though.
You don't know her.
No, I honestly don't know
Like
what you
when
mean.
it-
Like when there was like a vote was 6-6.
Yeah.
Like the merge vote?
Like the first merge
Yes.
vote that was 6-6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I still don't know where you were. Like side. Like were you actually with us? Like I don't know. Like because I feel like you were. I heard from other people that you were saying that you were close with both sides or something.
Mhm.
So I don't know what that.
I'm gonna look at
Like, I
Junior
just
real
know-
quick and be like, what am I allowed and what am I not allowed to say?
You're allowed to say anything, Billy.
Okay, I voted with you guys until Gage, Jenny, and Sam voted me out.
Yeah, I just wanted to know because like I was lost on that. So.
No, I voted with you guys every single time, and the other side knew I'd be like, hey, I can't vote for this person even though you're voting for them. And they'd
Yeah.
be like, that's cool. And by the other side, I mean like the 2 or 3 people I would talk to. It wouldn't be like, hey, I wasn't in like a group chat with them. I wasn't like
Yeah.
in any of that. I was like with you guys. Like I didn't know you were going home. I didn't know.
Yeah, I got you.
I didn't know any of that.
Me neither, honey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Sarah.
apparently a bunch of people thought it was me, and I'm like, do you know me at all? Why would I vote her out?
Yeah, I heard
Okay,
about that.
So
It's
yeah.
interesting.
Cool. So
But
Sarah, you got
Have
like 10
fun.
seconds
Have fun
left.
on Charlie's boat.
Thanks.
See you, Sarah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay,
Good luck.
cool. So, hey Sarah, are you still here? Oh.
You're like, can that buzzing stop?
Can it stop?
Let's do more episode titles.
Okay, so while Hector is your next guest, that comes in, the 3rd episode title was said by AJ. And a lot of these episode titles we took also from what you guys said in Tribal. If you guys said something funny during Tribal, like we...
Oh, fuck, well, I know where mine
it?
came from then.
Give me one moment. Sarah, check your thing. Oh, Hector's here. So yeah, AJ got the 3rd episode title, but we'll keep going through that. Okay, so Hector, like I told Sam and Sarah, you have 5 minutes. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
The stage is yours. You can let me just stop this, reset it, and you can go.
Okay, hi.
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 Congrats on making it this far.
Thank you.
Gage, your season recap was pretty good. Like, you had everything going on. You knew what's going on, I think. You acknowledged that you got lucky because, honestly, you have to be lucky in this game, too. Like, maybe an idol or a vote switcher can screw you over, and you avoided that. And I think it's very lucky of you to have been safe in that round. But
When
you
Hector
managed
got
your way.
robbed.
Oh, Billy, you're here. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
How are you? Okay.
good, how are you?
Your 5 paragraphs were alright too. I guess you work on that as much as you did on the rest of the other season. I think maybe, I don't know, you're a mastermind that played us and said that that you were playing for a second and you wanted to prove yourself only and you were here, but maybe, who knows, maybe you were actually playing everyone and you're getting ready to slay everyone in Final Council. Like, I don't know, I want you to work hard on your answers tonight,
Okay.
just like you did in Sarah's question about her hair. Work that hard tonight. Prove that you have it in you to get the right answers, probably. I don't know. Maybe you get some votes with that.
You're making me nervous.
Gage, congrats, dude. I haven't decided yet because I want to hear the answers tonight, but congrats again.
Thank you, Hector.
Thanks, Hector.
You're welcome.
Is that it?
That's it. I don't have
Oh, okay.
questions.
That was your comment? Okay, cool. That's fine.
Because honestly, I didn't pay attention to any travel. Like,
You're fine.
so I'll just hear what people had to say tonight.
So that was easy. Thank you.
Oh, it's not gonna be easy, Gage. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm so nervous.
Bye, guys.
Why do I feel like the
And
jury hates us?
check your chat, Hector.
My chat?
Yeah, your private chat. But yeah,
Okay.
you can leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I think Hector's gonna get here pretty fast. No, I mean Owen. Owen's next. Owen is next. He is not the 7th place person because he didn't get 7th place. But yeah.
You're not going in order anyway.
I'm not. I'm going in order of who could be here.
Oh.
Okay.
So Owen said he could be
Hello?
here.
Hey, Owen.
Hi, Owen.
Why can't I see either of you? Why aren't you on camera?
Because
I've
this
been
picture's
sick
of
all-
me too good.
And I've been sick all day, and I look really bad. Like, I'm losing.
I'm not voting for either of you. I'll vote for the first person to turn on their camera. I'm just.
Fine. I look
Um,
ugly. But
No, it's okay. I'm sure you don't. It doesn't matter.
do I look sick
I
to you?
expected people
'Cause
to
I
be a
feel
lot
sick.
meaner before this, so you have that going for you.
I
But
went on
there's
camera
still
for
some
you.
people, Chris coming up, so we'll see.
Oh boy.
But I just wanted to say, congratulations, first of all.
Thank
I
you.
admire different parts of both of your games. Gage, I think you were always willing to own up to what you've done. You
Mhm.
said it in your opening speech. You're not the most strategic. You weren't the biggest physical competitor, but I think you were right in that your social ability helped you get here. There were connections you had, like the one with Billy, that I didn't even know about, and I think that was really your strength throughout the game, and you played that up extremely well.
Thank you.
You did it enough to not make yourself as big of a threat as Chris or Sam or myself, but you were still doing things and making connections, so I really appreciate that. Billy, I think what stands out to me about your game was your loyalty. I know that you say how you play the middle, which I somewhat agree with, but there was a point in the game where I know Jenny and I were going after each other, and you said to me straight up, you would never write Jenny's name down, and you would never write my name down, and you were honest about that with me. And I just think that goes to show how much you really appreciate the connections that you make in this game as well, and just your loyalty overall, which I really appreciated. When no one else was loyal to me, I knew I had you, regardless of which side we were on. So good job to both of you. I think what I want to know is just the same question for both of you. What are you most proud of in this game? So I want overall what you're proudest of about the game you played and your proudest moment in the game. I don't care who goes first.
Gage, do you want to go first?
So like my proudest overall, and then my proudest in general moment.
Yeah, the part of your game that makes you proudest, and then a specific moment that you're proud of in the game.
Okay, well I think I feel like I'm most proud of like my social game and making. I'm sorry if my voice sounds really bad, but like I'm proud of like how I played the game, and I came in here knowing that I wouldn't be, like I said this in my opening speech, like I know I'm not the most strategic, I know I'm not the most physical, but as long as I can make relationships with people, that's how I know I'm going to get deep into this game. And I was able to prove myself that by making it all the way to the end. And the most surprising thing was, even though I wasn't the most physical person, I won the most individual immunities out of everyone this season. And I'm proud of myself for that. If I had to say my proudest moment, maybe just coming back and ending up back in the numbers after the Sarah blindside, where I was completely on the bottom, and then Jenny went out, and then Chris was willing to work with me, well, to get you out, but you want immunity, so we got Aaron out, and then all of a sudden after that, I felt this like breath of fresh air, and it was like, I do have a shot of winning this as long as I can get these three people out who I know I will lose to in the end, which was you, Chris, and Sam. And getting you guys out back to back to back, I feel like is my proudest moment, if that counts as like one.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Billy.
Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna start getting angry when I do this, but I'm gonna try not to. So, and it's not angry at you, it's angry like at everything. But so I'm proud of myself for just making it this far. Like I didn't win anything. I didn't have any idols. I never had safety. So it's like I had to do what I had to do to get this far. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to rely behind. I couldn't be like, oh well, I'm safe, so I can just sit back and do nothing this round. Not that Gage did that, but like I didn't have any of that, and I worked hard. Like I'm really not good under. I'm gonna start like getting angry. I don't know. I was like sitting here thinking about it while he was talking, and like I went the whole game and I didn't have anything to go off of. You know, I didn't need those competitions. I didn't need to win anything because I knew that even if I wasn't safe, I was still going to be in the game next round. And almost every person on the jury voted for me to be eliminated at some point. Almost every single one of you did. So, like, if I wasn't wanted in the game by almost every person at some point, and I'm still here, like, I got a majority of the votes at multiple tribal councils, and I'm still sitting here, so I must have done something right. I must have proved to people that I was good to their game, even if after they voted me out. Looks at my own alliance. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for being able to be some people's target and still making it to the final two without having to win immunity or having any type of safety. The only thing I ever won in this game was Elliot's yoga mat. So if that's all I got, then
Hmm.
I did pretty well for myself. And if that means I'm going to come in second place because everybody thinks that I did nothing, then so be it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Owen.
Keep it up, you guys. You got 5 more people. Just take advantage of every question because this is the last chance you get. Great job.
Thank you, Owen. Have a good night.
Thanks, Owen.
Cool. So with that, the next person is going to be Chris. So while we wait for Chris to be on here, I think we left off with AJ. So episode 4, the episode title goes to Hector.
For episode 5?
Oh, for episode 4. Hector got episode 4.
Oh, AJ got episode 3?
Yeah, AJ got episode 3.
Oh, okay.
And Hector got episode 4. I feel like Hector had to get one because he's from Mexico, so he got that one. And then the next one, episode 5, is the one that Billy got. Billy got episode 5, and he just said the most funniest thing in Tribal. I just remembered. And
was it the one where I was like something like you go to leave for an idol and the hosts rat you out?
It's another one, but Chris is here, so we'll talk about
Chris.
that more.
Hi, Chris.
So Chris.
First of all, I want to say congratulations, obviously. Obviously, everybody wants to be where you are, but we just have to suck it up and vote for one of you now, even if we're not happy about it.
Why do I feel like he's going to be mean to us?
Sorry to tell you, but the love fest is over. You've had it easy up until now, but I'm here to actually ask questions.
Bring it.
I'll start with Gage. Gage, I'm going to start with something a little bit interesting.
Okay.
It's a moral dilemma of sorts, okay?
Okay.
Just go with me on this ride. Okay. The 9 jurors are on a boat, and the boat is sinking. You and Billy are on a life raft that has 8 seats other than you two. So obviously, there are 9 jurors and there are 8 seats. Who are you letting drown and why?
Like, basically, if you're asking me, like, if I was to vote out one of the jurors, who would I vote out and why? Like, basically, just who am I letting die?
Basically.
That's an awful way to word it.
I want to say why I'm saying this, because I feel like your game has been filled with half-truths and whole lies. Especially to me when you were like, at Final 10, you told me the vote was Owen, and then, like, obviously you guys split the votes, and you're like, but I didn't lie to you, but you did. You told me, you split the vote. You told me the vote was Owen, but I did get votes that round. So, I just want a person and why. You and I'll tell you the jurors. The jurors are James, Hector, Sarah, Jenny, Aaron, Owen, me, Pam, and Tata.
Well, I guess I would go with maybe the person who I had to spend the least amount of time with, which was probably James. I mean, I only got to talk to James once during this entire period of the game, so I didn't really get to build that much of a connection with him. So I guess I would go with James.
Okay. My second thing for you is, as soon as I got to the jury, I was like, there was something I was wondering a lot. I was like, okay, I need to figure out if Gage did this thing that he did to me that I wanted to know. I was like, okay, jurors, how many people did Gage send this sentence to? Oh my god, I really want to work with you, heart emoji. Oh my god, I really loved talking to you, heart emoji. Literally every juror. Every single one was like, he said that to me. He said that to me. Oh, he said that to me too. So I want to know, first of all, do you think that was good jury management, basically saying, hey, I want to work with everyone, and then I'm going to vote off a majority of them? And then, do you actually like anyone? Or was it all just an act?
I have loved every single person on this jury. I have not had any qualms with any single person. And I did tell people at the merge, whenever we did merges, that I really do want to work with you, and I really do want to work with you. But then I realized I couldn't work with your side, like you, Owen, James, Tata, and Aaron, because you guys all told me the vote was going to be Jenny, and then I know you went behind my back and told Sam the vote was Hector, and then you guys all voted Hector. So I know I really couldn't trust you right then and there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't have a plan in switching the vote there. I don't know what happened there.
So
But
that's why, I mean, I was being honest with you whenever I said that, because even if we didn't work together at that vote, I still wanted to work with you throughout the game if we could some way or form. That's where it came with the Aaron vote and the Owen vote. So I did mean it in a way, but whenever I tried to work with you at that merge vote, you guys lied to me.
okay, thank you. Billy.
Hi.
In your speech, you basically said 3 reasons as to why you should win. The 3 reasons were that you played the middle well, you used your social game well,
Mm-hmm.
and you've grown from.
And my. Oh, what did
grown.
you say? You cut out. I didn't hear you.
Oh, it was social game, playing the middle, and smart.
Okay.
First you said playing the middle. You said you played the middle really well. Did you? Because if I remember what happened, one of the sides...
Wait. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I said, in my opinion, I played the middle very well.
Well, I want to know how you can say that when a side thought that you flipped when you didn't, and then you almost got voted off at Final 8. How do you think that that's playing the middle well?
I mean, I was you guys... One of you every week told me who you were voting out. Every single week. At least one of you. And the majority of you, which was you and Owen, who were on the same side, who apparently didn't even like each other, both were telling me that we're going to vote out this person. And I was like, okay, I just can't vote with you guys. And you were like, okay. But you never were like, oh, we're voting out you. And if I found out that you guys were being voted for, which up until Owen left wasn't ever the case, at least not to me it wasn't, I would tell them, like, I'm not voting for Chris. I'm not voting for Owen. And they'd be like, okay. When I told you, when we did that thing, the puzzle challenge that I quit for you, I told you I wouldn't vote you out. And I never voted you out until you voted me out. So...
I mean, we both did it at the same time.
Yeah, but you lied to me. I found out you were voting me out, and then that's why I voted you out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. Because you told other people that you were voting me out, and they told me. So I told I told you were voting out Tata, or I was, so that way she would play her idol on herself and not on you, and I wouldn't go home.
Well, at that point, I wasn't really taking your word at face value, because obviously we were voting for each other. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't have voted for you.
The person who really got me at that vote was Sam, and it obviously didn't work out.
I mean, you should have realized that she was going to flip because she flipped on her other team. So.
Well, yeah, but I thought she was smarter, but obviously she wasn't. Okay.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like.
I still got
Okay, I'm sorry.
Second point, you've grown. That's true. I don't really follow Tumblr 5 that much, but you quit.
I don't either.
You quit, jury or something. I don't really know. But yeah, you made it to the final 2, which is good, but you didn't show up to tribals. You didn't show up to challenges. You quit challenges. I don't know how I can vote for someone who just didn't show up to things. By the way, I'm not bringing up what happened earlier in the game, like family. That's more.
Well, that's 90% of why I didn't go to the things that I didn't go to is because of that. What?
That was like at Final 7, Final 6.
It doesn't matter, Chris. If it hasn't happened to you, you don't know how it affects you. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
We all have life.
No. My brother, I'm not even gonna say it because we're being broadcasted.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say the hosts know why I wasn't able to do things.
Okay.
And if I wanted to do it, I would have been there. If I was able to do it, I would have been there. I didn't quit things because I was like, I don't want to do it. And if it looks that way, then it looks that way. And I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Okay, and the final one is, you said your social game. You said that you were really good, like you made connections with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But when I talked to the jury, I was talking to people and they were like, yeah, like, Billy's nice, but we don't really know who he is. Like, this is all I know about you, really. I know that you work at Kohl's, I think. You think you're cute, and you want to fuck Elliot. That's all I know. That's all that I know. So, who are you? That's what I want to know.
I mean, nobody asked. So I'm not gonna just tell my life story to people when they don't ask it, because then you become annoying. Like,
Okay.
oh, why is he telling me everything when I didn't ask for it?
Okay. Well, I'm asking you now. I just want you to know, like,
Well,
if
what do
you
you
could
want to know?
think of like 2 sentences to say like who you are, what kind of person you are. I want to like, who are you?
I'm 21 years old. I'll be 22 in November.
Mhm.
I've been working since I was 18 years old. I don't go to school.
Mhm.
But I work really hard. I love my family and friends, and I like to think that I'm a nice person.
Okay. Thank you guys. Good luck for the rest of the voting. I know it seemed hard, but I think someone needed to be hard on you guys so you guys could really get the answers, and I think you both answered my questions really well. So
Thank you,
good luck,
Chris. Have a good
and
day.
have a good day.
Okay, cool. That was. I was like PMing him like, dude, it's been 5 minutes.
I literally want to cry right now.
So next up is Erin. So I'm gonna send her the link, and while she gets here, let's go ahead and let's. So the next up, I think Gage. So Billy and Gage go back to back. Gage got episode 6 title.
Yay!
Yeah, so you got you got an episode title.
What was episode 6? Who went on episode 6?
Let me check. I don't think it. Oh my god, I think it was about the challenge. But let me go on the wiki. While we wait for Erin.
So, Nick Kendall. Was it?
It was AJ
Rome?
vote. AJ left. It was a
Oh,
birthday.
no. No.
Okay. But yeah, but I think it was about the challenge. I'm pretty sure it was about the challenge. And then next up, Miss Tata got episode 7.
Yeah.
Tata got the most confessional episode titles from the
Really?
season. Yeah, she had a lot of good stuff to say in the confessionals. But that's her first one, was episode 7.
Congrats.
Episode 8 was the hardest episode to get something like a quote from it, from the host and everything.
Hey, your Aaron is here.
Aaron, why didn't you say something? I'm
Hey,
shook.
Aaron.
Okay. Can you still talk or no? Do you have no mic? Okay, cool. So she still can't talk.
Okay.
So I'm shocked.
Hi, Aaron.
Am I frozen?
No.
Oh. I can hear her breathe. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's her breathing. Aaron, are you okay? I don't know why Aaron can never talk. Do you need help with your mic? Put the headphones on. Shit. I don't know, man. I wish I could hear you, but I can't. Oh, do you have mic settings on Google Hangout? Are you sure? So when you click on the little icon at the top with the little gear, and then it says default, built-in microphone? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Voice. Didn't this work before? This is so weird.
I think it
Aaron.
worked like a long time ago.
Oh, Aaron. Oh, she's gonna try her phone. Yeah, closer in your rover. I like that tattoo. On the top. Like that tattoo on the shoulder. Aaron, oh, okay, well, Aaron, next time tell me when Aaron's on. Miranda, you can speak whenever Aaron's back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my computer. It works on Skype though, so I thought it was gonna work, but
Okay. Well, that's fine. So yeah, you got 5 minutes, so you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay. So I have to ask a question for someone else because they forgot to ask it.
Okay.
And Hector wants to know if you guys can pronounce all of the names of the tribes that we were on. All four.
I can't. I'll be honest. I
Can you
can't.
try?
I think I can. I don't. The only one I don't know is the pink one. Is that Nahatel? Is that how you say it?
I have to pull up the wiki because I honestly don't remember.
I know
what
the
it's
pink
called.
one. I think it's Nahatel. I know the blue one is Koyochaki. The yellow is Quetzalcoatl, and then we're on Lachanka. The only one I'm unsure of is the pink one.
Let me look real quick. Sorry. I like don't remember. Oh no, that's not the right. That's not the right Billy Dixon page. It's Nahuatl, Quetzalcoatl. I can't pronounce them. I'll be honest. I can't.
But you have to try. That's the point.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Quetzalcoatl, Nahuatl, Lachantla, and Koyok's Alhaqui.
Okay.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not from Mexico, so I don't know if that's right or not, but that's all I was supposed to ask.
I really hope that doesn't affect.
And then I don't think okay. So I'll start with Gage. I don't actually have a question for you, not that I don't think you deserve a question, but I think you don't need a question. But I will say that when I got voted out 7th and added to this like 7th place chat, everyone was really shocked that I didn't name the merge tribe, which you did. So I just want you to know that I think a lot of people are disappointed and you kind of ruined a tradition.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't get why I get recognition for it because Hector was the one that came up with it. I was just the one that submitted it.
I don't know, but that's all I want to say.
Thank you.
Then for Billy,
Hi.
I want to say that I think you were a little over dramatic when I chopped you in that touchy subjects challenge. And I think you took it really hard, but I honestly just had to go after someone and you were on the other side. So anyway, my question for you is obviously like Chris touched on the fact that you weren't at a lot of tribals and you weren't as active as Gage was. So honestly, if you were in the position of the jury and it was you and Gage at final tribal, would you vote for yourself or would you vote for Gage?
I mean, it would be based on what I said and what I asked myself, but I mean, I think I played a good game. I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life during this time frame, so that's why I wasn't at a lot of stuff. I'm getting there.
Okay, go ahead.
But I probably would vote for Gage, to be honest, because I'm choking under pressure.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Have a good night.
Yeah.
The next person up is gonna be James, the first merge boot, amazing icon, Miranda's favorite. So the next episode title is episode 8, and little AJ named it. And then after that, I think it was the merge. So the first merge episode is Owen. Owen gets his first of 2. Episode 10 was Jenny. These are a lot of good episode titles. Episode 11, we got the second one for Tata. Episode 12 is Owen. Again, that's his second one. Episode 13 is the longest one, but it's just to let you guys know, Miranda chose episode 13, which goes to Sam. So Yes. to so James is here now. So James, you have 5 minutes to do whatever you want to do. So go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, James.
Congrats to you both. As the merge boot, I had limited interactions with you guys based off of a lot of the other people, so I've been listening, I'll continue listening, and then I'll probably base it more on the questions and answers. So good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
My question is, what is there's usually a lot of stress on big moves, but what is something that's more subtle that was also yet calculated that you did that helped you in the game? Either one of you can answer first, just as soon as you have something.
I guess one subtle move I made was at Final 6, Sam had came to me with the idea of instead of voting out Owen, we blindside Tata with an idol in her pocket, so we didn't have to worry about an idol at Final 5. But I had to make sure that we did not vote Tata that round because I wanted Tata with me near the end because I knew for a fact that if I got to the end with Owen or like a final tribal council with Owen, I would lose. But I feel like if I got to the end with Tata, that we both have an even shot. So I had rather kept Tata near me than Owen.
Okay.
And I got my way that tribal where Owen went home at Final 6.
Okay. Good answer.
Oh, are you waiting for me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oops. Sorry.
Oh, bro, you're good.
Early on, this was before Sarah got, it was when so we were all on we were on our 4-person tribe.
Okay.
And Owen said to me before we switched, she's like, if you end up with James, stick with him. And I was like, okay. And I talked to you that whole time. And then we make it to merge. And people told me they were like, James wanted you out because nobody really gave me a reason as to why you wanted me out. But then when I found that out, and then I found out that it was we only had so many people to so many people, and I knew who was voting who because I asked Owen, hey, what do you want to do with this vote? And he was telling me one person, and I knew that he couldn't have been with us because he was telling me Jenny. I was like, okay, well, then he's still with James, and James doesn't want to be with me. So I was like, let's get rid of James because he's going to get rid of me if I don't get rid of him.
Okay. I don't know. I was never after you, so that's fine.
I'm just telling you what I was told.
But then you kind of also just admitted that you believed what you were told and made decisions based off of that. Okay.
No one told me otherwise. Nobody told me otherwise. So how was I supposed to know? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's fair enough. We didn't exchange info, so it's also on my part as well. But okay, thanks for your answer. I'm done.
Are you all set? Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, James. Have a good night.
So next up is the queen of this game, who probably will have her own DVD cover.
Oh my god.
In this season, is gonna be Tata. So I bet Jenny was out there thinking it was gonna be her. No, it's Tata. So Tata is gonna be coming in next. And then yeah. We got 9 jury members, right?
Yeah, is this number 8?
Yeah, this is number 8. So, Tata's here. Okay, hi Tata. Okay, guys, steal my thunder.
Hello.
Hi, Tata.
Okay, Tata. So you got 5 minutes, or however much time you want to take. It's honestly no big deal. But go ahead.
Shall I start?
Yeah, you can start.
To Junior, Miranda, and Elliot as the host of Survivor Tenochtitlan. To my fellow jurors, to Gage and Billy as finalists of the season, and last but not the least, to my fellow Perjury castaways and beloved viewers. Hello everyone.
Hi, Tata.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to our beloved host for the chance, and I also would like to congratulate both Billy and Gage to make it to the final tribal council. I know this will be tough for me to only vote one of you to win, because we know there's only one sole survivor, and you guys did pretty well in your own ways. And in this occasion, you guys will have to help me making up my mind. So first of all, for Gage, I would like to congratulate you for playing a great game. You balanced all of them perfectly, and I wonder, how did you do that?
Just how did I play my game? I'm sorry. I think my phone cut off. So what was the question again? I'm sorry.
How did you balance all of the game aspects perfectly?
All right. Well, I'm gonna start by saying something a legendary person once said, which every single time, which is thank you for your question. And I feel like I was just able to balance everything by trying to keep relationships in check, even if I wasn't even necessarily working with people at the time. But I mean, I can also say that I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't get a little bit lucky on top of, along the way.
That's awesome. You've had a stellar performance out there. Well, because you said you are keeping relationships with people out there, I wonder, what are your best compositions so far? Like, we have had alliances, right, with various people. What's the best composition for you?
The best competition?
Composition, how the members like
between me and you?
Excuse me?
Between me and you, our best conversation?
Actually, what kind? Well, you said you've had a lot of alliances out there in your opening statement, and what from them? What is the best one for you?
Oh goodness, my favorite alliance. I don't know. I really liked the MILF Alliance. That was a great one. That was the one right at the merge. I just liked it because of the name. But then I also liked the alliance that me, you, Chris, and Sam formed at Final Seven, the Breathe In, Breathe Out alliance, because it represented how we all felt at Tribal Council when we were just taking heavy breaths the entire time. So those were two of probably my favorite alliances during this game.
Great job. And then for Billy this time.
Hi.
You did a great job. And well, I would like to appreciate your social prowess. And could you mention me one of your best moves?
Yeah, sure. Just give me 1 second. I like to think, and it might sound dumb, and I'll talk about it the way I'm going to talk about it, and the only way I can describe it is when Jenny, Gage, and Sam all voted me out. It was like I didn't have any more friends because my friends voted me out, and the other people who were in the game either weren't really working with me or they were just friendly with me. Like, it was like, oh, like, we're friends and we're game friends, but we're not working together. And so I had to build myself up. It's not like a one-time move. It's like I went from having no one, from thinking I had everybody to actually having nobody. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
So, like, so I had to go around and be like, hey, I'm still in the game. I'm still willing to work with you. I get that I might not be important, but I can be important. I had to build up who I was, knowing that I wasn't going to win anything, and that it was apparent that I wasn't necessarily important to anybody's game anymore, and make myself important to everybody's game.
Awesome. And aside of your social prowess out there, that you utilized it pretty well in your position, what other aspects that you believe helped you to make it this far?
Um, I already talked about in my opening speech, I didn't win anything, so I can't say that it was like a brawn thing, because I didn't win anything, and it's obvious that I didn't win anything. And so, like, I only had to really work on my social. I didn't really have another aspect. Like, I would try to be like, I guess I'm gonna look at it like a brains brawn beauty thing, but like I didn't have the competition, so I had to go with the other two. And if like there were people who were in charge, I'm gonna use the word in charge because there isn't another way to really use it. There were powerhouses, so it was like Jenny was like in charge of our alliance, and then Chris and Owen were like in charge of your guys' alliance. And so it was like once Jenny left, I wanted to be that person where it was like, you guys have to look to me for the decisions that are being made, but it was always somebody else who would step into that spot, almost as if it wasn't like it was just them. So then it was like Jenny, and then Jenny was gone, so then it was Sam. And then Sam had to go, because if Sam made Final Tribal Council, she would have won. Or if Chris made Final Tribal Council, he would have won. If Owen made Final Tribal Council, he would have won. If you made Final Tribal Council, you would have won. Like, every single person would step into this role where it was like they were better, not better, but they were like the leader of their alliance, and you have to cut the head out of the snake. And even if I wasn't the one who did it, that doesn't mean that I wasn't a part of it. Does that make sense?
That's cool,
I feel
Billy.
like I'm rambling.
That's fine, take your time, I know. But actually, if you believe the plot twist, like the Torong one, that the social prowess wins, can you, if this happened to you, can you explain me why?
I don't understand what you're asking, I'm sorry.
Because in the opening statement, you said you're playing for second instead of first.
I didn't say that. Gage said that.
Oh, I see. Sorry. But can you explain to me why the plot twist that you might be the first, the sole survivor, should happen?
Oh, I tried to play a game where I didn't piss any of you guys off. I tried to, because I knew I wasn't going to win anything, I knew that me not having that bronze strategy, I'm trying to be quiet because my parents are asleep, I'm sorry. I tried to be as like nonchalant. Did somebody leave the call? I tried to be like as nonchalant about how I was doing things, so I wanted to be friendly with everybody, and I wanted the people who left the game to leave the game thinking that I was like that I didn't do them wrong. And I'd like to think that everybody went out, I guess with the exception of Erin, since she was like, you did that, you were over dramatic or whatever, but I mean I kind of was, but like I didn't have any other targets at that point in the game because I thought I was friends with everybody else, so I was like, I can't target anybody else but her, and I didn't have a real reason to target her. So if I didn't have a target, I had to make her a target. And I thought, yeah, so if I wanted everybody to go to the jury not having a bad taste in their mouth about me. And I can tell from the questions that I've been asked tonight, whether they be personal or game related, that most of you guys went to the jury with a bad taste in your mouth about me.
Well then, but to both of you, the last but not the least, whoever answers first, it's fine. Can you explain to me what kind of journey you guys feel like? Well, because it's been a roller coaster ride for me, and I believe all of you guys are. But do you feel your journeys are similar to, for example, a Survivor player, or do you believe that your journey is unique in your own way? It's up to you guys to say anything for this.
Are you guys okay? Do you guys know what she's asking?
She said if we can compare one of our journeys to an actual Survivor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or anything.
Yeah, your journey, like you can compare it to anything. Like, what do you think your journey was in this game?
Oh, so it doesn't have to be a Survivor contestant?
Not really. It's up to you. Well, I even describe mine as a roller coaster ride or something.
Yeah, so, like, just explain your journey. And this will be the last question because we need one more person, and then we need to get this game going.
I mean,
So
I
go
guess I
ahead.
could say mine is
And
like a roller
the
coaster,
closing
but
part,
like
Jimmy.
I could say mine's like a roller coaster, but definitely not as extreme as yours. You were on the top to the bottom, to the top to the bottom, to the top to the bottom. And for me, I think I was at least on the top or somewhere in the middle until from the Hector vote to the Jenny vote, I was really on the bottom. But I feel like I was able to go back up the hill after Final 7 onward. So I couldn't say, I could say it's like a roller coaster ride, but not as extreme as yours.
Cool.
Okay, and then so I'll say it real quick because we do have one more person, but it was like, so up until merge, I'll be completely honest about all this. So up until merge, I was like, damn, like I'm doing great. I don't gotta do anything. Like I've got all this stuff going on in my personal life, and it's not even a big deal because I'm like, I think I'm taking care of myself pretty well in the game and handling it pretty well. And then we make merge, and even for the first couple of votes, I was like, damn, like I've got to brush off my shoulders because I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job. And then everybody's gonna, I know people are gonna come, they're gonna be like, stop talking about the Jenny vote. Well, you know what? Most people didn't interact with me until the Jenny vote, so that's all I really have to go off of. So then that's when I went from thinking that I was on the top to knowing that I was on the bottom. So Gage can say that he was on the bottom, but I was lower than him, and I had to work my way back up. I didn't have Sam in my back pocket, and that's obvious because she voted me out. I didn't have anybody in my back pocket because it's obvious because every single person voted me out of the game. So if somebody says that they went from the bottom to the top, I went from the bottom to the top because I was the target of most of you, and I'm sitting in the final tribal council, and they're not.
That's awesome. Well, I think the time is up for me. Thank you guys once again, and also good luck to both of you guys. May the best wins, and also great job to all of us making it even to this season. Because I would like to shout out all of this season's castaway for being able to redeem ourselves, although it's ended in different ways. And also shout out to the viewers because you guys rock. That's
Thank
all
you,
from
Very
Tata.
cool. Thank you, Tata. I appreciate it.
and see you on reunion.
Okay, cool. So hopefully the last person is Jenny. And honestly, at this point, like I feel bad that I put her last or put her after Tata because I don't know how she's gonna handle that. But I gave her the link. So the final two episode titles go to Sam and Tata. So 14 and 15. Mostly because they said some memorable stuff, and there was like only 4 or 6 people left at that point. And then also for the SAS Awards, we decided to do something a little special since the theme of like what you guys did during the season. So we decided to give everyone a Queen of SAS Award. So you guys can look forward to that. The Queen of SAS Awards will be coming out after the game. There's a lot of stuff to have to do after the game, like confessionals and everything. The DVD cover as well, I'll be asking for some of you guys to give me selfies for the DVD cover. So now we have Jenny. So, here she is.
Wait.
Do your thing.
I need to mute the other thing. Somebody just texted me. Okay.
Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi,
Junior.
Genesis Christ.
Stop rushing me. Also, I heard you dropping me and saying that I can't follow after Tata, which is
Sorry, Jenny.
like I
have to
understand that
drop you like
Tata
that.
is a queen, like she's an icon, and obviously like nobody could look up to her, but like, okay. Let's see. So, Billy, I hope that after this game you'll give me like some beauty tips and makeup tutorials. Like
whenever you want.
Like I'm not gonna like ask that as my question. Because Sarah already did it. I really need some advice. Okay. Okay. So if you guys, I'm gonna ask my like classic question that I always ask. If you guys could compare your gameplay to a kitchen utensil, what kitchen utensil would you and why?
Oh my gosh.
Can I say a plastic fork?
Okay, why?
Because everybody used me and then threw me away.
Ooh, I like it. Okay. Is that it, Gage?
Oh, this is so tough. Can I say a spork or is that cheating?
Explain why.
I don't know. I feel like I was a fork because I was sharp and I liked to stab things sometimes, especially towards the end. and then also a spoon because I like spooning you in the desert.
Okay. I love it. Okay. Oh, and then I also just wanted to ask you guys, like, I don't really think that I was in charge of like the alliance, but like if you just want to like elaborate on that.
I just raised
Both
my
of you,
hand
if you
when
wanna
there's
do it.
nobody around to see it.
Well, damn.
I saw you as that because I felt like you had the most connections with the people who were in our alliance. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
that.
I knew you were close with Gage. I knew you were close with Sarah. I assumed you were close with Sam because, you know, like honestly, I thought you guys were all close with me, but I thought they were closer with you. So I thought if you ever said something like, "Hey, let's vote out this person," they would have listened to you over me. Do you know what I mean? They would have
Yeah.
listened to you over Gage. They would have listened to you over Sarah.
Okay, so I just want to clarify like two things to like both of you.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Gage first.
Okay.
You like
Hi.
like, you mentioned somewhere in like your speech about like the Connor vote and like how like me and Hector and I like went to you and we're like, oh, you know, Connor is targeting you. And like you said, like that was like due to your like social game. But I don't know if you know this, but I was actually like Connor was like, let's make a big move. And then I was like, okay, let's do Gage. And then he was like, okay. And then I went to you and I told Connor. I went to you and I was like, Connor is targeting you. So I hope you realize like that is wrong. And then Billy, well, clarify with you. Okay, I
I
forgot.
didn't know that. It's okay. It was just from my perspective because I didn't really know. If anything, it was a good game move on your part because it definitely gave me more loyalty to you. Like, Connor told Jenny to vote me out, but Jenny's not voting me out. Oh, I love her so much more now. So, I mean, good move on your part.
Thanks. And then, wait, Billy, I totally just had something. This is gonna bug me. Wait. Was that something that you just said? What did you just say to me?
Are you asking me a question?
No, I was gonna. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. Okay. It had something to. Okay. Anyway, I'm like flopping.
That's
yeah,
okay.
and also,
I
like,
flopped this whole thing, so if it makes you feel any better.
props to you guys for doing this live. Okay. I'm gonna end this then. Thank you two for like making it to the end, and congrats on that. I think it was a great game, and for doing this and playing up with the whole jury. And thanks, Junior. Thanks to the hosts, and I love you all.
Thank you, Jenny. I love you too.
So Jenny took up 18 minutes of our lives. I'm just kidding. You guys can't see that. Okay, so with that, we are getting the votes right now for the winner of Survivor Tenochtitlan. So while we're doing that, let me just message the people that need to vote. So how do you guys feel now that you guys went through that?
I'm just glad it's over, I guess.
Cool. In the backseat of a Rover. Cool. Okay, so we're missing one vote. Can that one person, can the real Slim Shady please stand up? Okay, cool. So we have the votes. So I know how much you guys would want me to reveal the votes now, but as you guys know, we have to go back to America.
Oh.
So I'll meet you guys there. But good luck. So everybody can get off call, and then I'm just gonna call the Skype and just screen share my thing. So let's go. So I'm gonna kick you guys, or if you guys can leave this call. What's up? Who's playing my video right now? Gage, get off. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna eject you. I'm ejecting everyone. Okay, guys. We have the vote. Guys. Let me screen share. Let's guys.